Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you, and this is the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys Grifter. So, uh, this is an awesome figure, and I just got him pure off the fact of that. He's just an awesome looking figure. Um, I know next to nothing about Grifter. I only been finding out a little bit of information, tidbits here and there about him recently. That he was part of the Wildcats, but I mean, I ain't know none of that. Like, I didn't know a part of him being the Wildcats. I didn't know who he was as a character. I think I was aware of him, cause like there would be comic books that I would read and I would see him in it, or I would watch a DC animated movie and see him in it. But I just never really knew who Grifter was, and there's a lot of DC fans out there who still don't know who he is either. So I know I'm not alone in that. But I thought that Mcfarlane uh, did a great job in making this figure enticing enough for me to get him. So we're gonna take a look at Grifter. So on the top of the box, you see what's on the top. You see what's on the side. 22 moving parts. You got Mcfarlane Toys at the top. You got the inside of the box. You got the bottom. DC Multiverse Grifter. You have the legalities at the bottom, of course. And you got all that. You got Grifter, Infinite Frontier on the side. I think that's pretty cool. You also got Grifter on the side here. And you have Grifter on the back. I think that's a nice picture of him. I think that's pretty dope. You also got DC Multiverse at the bottom. You also got Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys at the top. You got Grifter Infinite Frontier at the top there as well. And you got the figure in the box, which I'm about to crack him out of in just a sec. And I think overall, I think that this is a pretty dope figure. And I can't wait to get him out of the packaging and review him. So let's do just that. Let's review the Grifter. And so here is Grifter out of the packaging. And this is a dope ass figure. No doubt about it. This is a dope figure. I definitely am feeling this figure for sure. This is another banger for me for Mcfarlane. I know Mcfarlane has been getting a lot of shit. Ironically, I was watching the video a little earlier before I did my review about this YouTuber was listing all the points of why Mcfarlane toys suck and why he hates them, and he showed other YouTubers and other people in the geekdom fandom like us who bought the Mcfarlane toys, and they were all listing why they hate Mcfarlane toys as well. As many Mcfarlane toys as I've bought so far, I don't hate any of the ones that I bought. And if I did, I feel that that would defeat the purpose. Now, if it was a figure I bought that it was of a character that I really liked, and Mcfarlane fucked it up, okay, then yeah, then I'd be pissed, and then I'd be ranting in that video, about how Mcfarlane has screwed it up. But so far, with the figures I've bought so far, whether it be a figure that I'm interested in or it was a figure I really wanted and was really anticipating, Mcfarlane has succeeded my expectations. And when his stuff is really good, at least in my opinion, I think it's really good. But when his stuff is bad, it is really bad. Now, does McFarlane Toys have a lot of different problems? Yes, but all toy companies do. All toy companies have their problems, even the best ones. Whether it's SH Figure Out of Figure Arts or Hot Toys or Mezco, whatever. I've bought from most of them. I don't think I ever brought a SH Figure Arts one before, but I've brought a Mayfex. I've bought Mayfex before. I've bought Mezco. I've never brought Hot Toys, but for the more high expensive ones, I have bought them, and they are spectacular figures, as they should be, especially for the price point. But I don't think you're ever going to find a perfect action figure, no matter how good the quality is, or no matter how expensive it is. Anyway, sorry for going on that little. I don't know if you can call it a mini rant or whatever you want to call it, but you know, I say if you don't like something, don't buy it. That's just my opinion on it. A lot of people complain about McFarlane and Marvel Legend figures, but they keep buying them. So you're still putting money in their pockets, and they're still going to keep making figures, whether you complain or not. If you really want them to make better figures, you got to put your money where your mouth is. You got to stop buying the figures, as hard as that might be to do. And I know that most people who buy action figures, not all, but most people are people who are YouTubers, and they're going to buy the figures no matter what. Well, to those people, I say, well, you can't really complain because you're buying it for your channel and for you to make videos, but you're still complaining about the figure, which they're going to keep doing what they're doing unless you stop buying it. So, in an odd way, you're part of the problem. Sorry, YouTubers. I'm one myself, but I only buy figures that I'm interested in. If you notice, you guys that tune into my channel, which I greatly appreciate you guys for doing, I buy figures that I want. I'm not just buying every McFarlane figure that gets put out there. If you guys notice, there's a lot of Batman figures I have not bought from McFarlane, and a lot of other figures that he made that I have not bought. That's just how I roll on my channel. So anyway, I guess that is a mini rant. And for the people who are not YouTubers and still buying McFarlane figures, I just urge you guys. I know it's the price point, and I know it's hard when the option is the most easiest one and the most obvious one. But if you guys really, really want to put the pressure on McFarlane, and any toy company for that matter, McFarlane, Marvel Legends, whatever, you want them to do better, you guys got to vote with your wallet. You got to stop buying it. But me, if I'm satisfied with something, I'm going to buy it. So a figure like this, for example, I bought it because I like what I saw. And now that I have it in person, I still like it even more. So let's get into the review. Let me stop this rambling. So let's get started at the head. So his head sculpt is great. I like it. I like it a lot. See if I could bend this down a little bit. See if I can see back there some. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you got a little bandana fold back there. So I'm definitely feeling his mask. I always felt that this was the standout part to me in Grifter before I even remotely realized who he was his mask. His mask just has this nice, unique, I don't know. It always stood out to me in the DC world. So seeing Grifter, that stood out to me. And you can see his ear painted outside the mask. That's great. I like that. Both his ears. And you can lift up his mask a little bit. See a little bit of, well, now that I'm peeking under there, I'm seeing some black. So they didn't fully paint it under there. Lazy McFarlane. See, I'll call y'all out when y'all ain't doing things correctly. So his jacket is glued. I don't mind that at all, because I mean, if this jacket was removable, like say like a Marvel Legends, it would be pointless because the arms. So love the detail of his. He has like it looks like a bulletproof vest, but it's something tactical. So I love that, and I love all the ridges and everything in it, and I just love how that looks. That looks fantastic. So I like the zipper lines through his jacket. Although they could have painted the zipper, but that would have been them going the extra mile, which this is a $20 figure. They're not gonna do that. But anyway, I like his little belt and the little pouches going on there. He has it going on throughout. That's really dope. I like that. He even has it in the back, as you can see, and it's lifted back there. He has another pouch right here. That's dope. I like the wrinkles and the color in his pants. I like that as well. His boots look nice. It looks great. And his boots has like this, it's probably not going to come up on camera, but it has like this dirty wash in it. From what I could see, he has like a dirty wash in his boots. Now, when you do stuff like that, when you do shit like that, Mcfarlane, you're going to get extra brownie points from me, because I appreciate level of detail like that. And you see the nice wrinkles in his jacket. His jacket looks great. So overall, aesthetically, I am very pleased with Grifter. Very much. I'm very much so pleased with Grifter. So again, to accessories, he comes with these 2 swords. Now, everybody knows the whole rule with Warner Bros. This stupid dumbass rule: you can't include any guns with their DC licensed figures. So he comes with these 2 swords, which I don't have a problem with. At least Mcfarlane thought to give these figures something. I mean, they're trying. They're trying their best to work around the whole gun situation, which Mcfarlane has recently released a gun pack that you can buy. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might eventually. But I do have a lot of guns from me collecting figures over the years, so I don't really think I would need to do that. But if I feel myself like starting to run out of guns, then I probably will buy that gun pack from Mcfarlane. That probably would be useful to me in the future. But as it stands right now, I think I got enough guns for most of my characters. But I don't have a problem with this. The sword looks really nice. I like the detail on the sword. It's nice. It's really dope. Has those sharp ridges at the end. I like that too. And then you got the knife, and he has this dope ass looking knife. I like that as well. So that's those accessories. And we know the whole stand, DC logo in it. Also, we know the picture, the detail of the character. Go into the whole bio thing there. You can pause that up and read it at your leisure. I used to read it, but now I've gotten lazy and stopped reading it. So getting back into the figures. So let's get into Let's get into articulation. That's how I was trying to say it. So he can't really move back. He can't move his head all the way back. That's as far as it goes. He goes down about that much. He does get a bit of attitude in there, left and to the right, even though it's a bit of a strain. See what I'm saying about that neck? It looks kind of dark in there, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Arms can go out about that much. Pretty good. Full rotation. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, as we all know. And mine is stuck. Damn. I guess that's what people heat up their figures, huh? See if I can get this one on this side. No? I know it's what. There we go. Gotcha. So, as I was saying, full 360 wrist and hinge rotation. And there may be some butterfly in there, but with this jacket, I don't know. Oh, I think I see it a little bit. Yeah, there's a butterfly in there in the joints. And we have an upper ball peg swivel and rotation that can go 360, of course, and pivot as well. Splits all the way out. Kicks up about that far. Kicks back about that much. No thigh swivel or cut. Mr. Mcfarlane is doing that, but hey, what you gonna do, right? Doubly jointed knees. Boot rotation? No boot rotation? None? Really? It looked like it would have boot rotation. Okay. He does have the famous Mcfarlane ball joint that swivels and pivots all around, as you can see. And he does have that toe articulation that he loves so much. And that's about it for Mr. Grifter. That's about it for articulation. So here is Mr. Grifter holding his weapons, and like I said, I'm feeling it. I love that he has these two weapons. It would have been great if Mcfarlane was able to release the figures with guns, that he would have came with these two bladed weapons and the guns. Oh, that would have just been icing on top. But that's no problem for me because I have guns. But for the people who don't have extra guns in their collection like I do, that's a sore miss. So let's do that. Let's get into him holding the guns. And so I have Grifter holding these two bad boys. I have him holding a machine gun, a submachine gun, I believe, and a 9, I think. I don't know guns like that, so I'm guessing. But yeah, so that's how Grifter would look holding guns, because he is a character that is known for holding weapons like that, holding a gun. And yeah, so that's how your Grifter will look. Also, a neat little thing I did here was I tucked his bladed weapons. It's so nice that they made this belt kind of well, not kind of, it is a separate piece. So it's a separate piece. So if you wanted to store his weapons there, it is an option. So and I apologize for this video being so long. I didn't plan it to be so long. I kind of went into that rant earlier, about Mcfarlane toys and stuff. But let's do size comparisons. Woo, boy, I must be tired. Let's do size comparisons and then get up out of here. So let's kick it off with the man himself, Batman, Rebirth Batman. And the most recent Batman comic I read was him getting into a fight with Grifter, because Grifter is Lucius Fox's bodyguard now. I don't know if that's still a thing in the comic books. I'm just going off of what I know so far. Grifter is Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox is Bruce Wayne's friend and his partner at Wayne Enterprises, for those of you who don't know, but I think most of y'all knew that already. But anyway, yeah, so so it was just a shot for shot panel of these two going at it, and it really just made me like Grifter more, because he was giving Batman a run for his money. Like, him and Batman was going pretty toe to toe, and Grifter was using bladed weapons when he was fighting Batman. That's why I'm pretty happy with the accessories that he came with. But yeah, him and Batman was going at it, and it was pretty dope. It was a pretty awesome fight. I was like, all right, Grifter, I see you, Grifter, I see you. And we will have him pose up next to my custom Bruce Wayne. So we got that going there. Him posed up with my really recently purchased Hush. And another gun-toting vigilante, Red Hood. See how he matched up the Red Hood. Those two look pretty dope together. And here's why I think Mcfarlane's size gets a little ridiculous, because my CW Flash here is like way taller than him. And it looks kind of ridiculous. I don't know if Flash should be taller than Grifter or not, but that's how that size comparison looks. And him next to my custom DC collectible Superman. And him next to my Mezco Joker. So my final thoughts on this figure is I like it. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's actually better than I thought it'd be. Now that I've opened them up out of the packaging and actually have my hands on him in person, he's actually better than I thought he'd be. And yeah, this is a really good figure. It's really good. It's really, really good. And like I said, McFarlane gets brownie points for that, like slight little um, dirt wash that they put over the boots. Um, I'm gonna give this figure a 9 out of 10. I'm giving him 9 out of 10. It's really good. It's a really good figure, and I knew it had to be good because it caught my attention for me to buy this figure when I ain't even know who the hell Grifter was. So I knew it was going to be good, but actually having it out of packaging, um, yeah, he's really good. He's a really awesome, dope figure, and I'm very happy to have him. And do I recommend you to get him if you're interested? Yeah, I do recommend it. It's a really solid figure. I think this hits all the points that it should hit, um, and and I recommend this figure most definitely. It's a good, um, it's a very good release. And it's a good way to get you into a lesser known character that you probably don't even know exists. Because I sure as hell didn't. Um, I didn't. So, and I still know next to nothing about Grifter, but am I going to enjoy the hell out of this figure from this time forth and in the near future? Yes, I am. I'm going to enjoy it immensely. So, that has been my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I got some more coming on the way. So, hope you enjoyed this review of the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Grifter. And until next time, see ya.